There's one mosquito in this room. Got him. That's the blood of another mosquito I killed right before I slept last night. Probably should have cleaned it up. Moral of the story, don't f with me.
Check it out. Diggy dang, diggy dang, 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 diggy, diggy dang, diggy dang, 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 diggy, diggy.
How did this happen? The area around the guest house has a lot more smaller places to eat. It's like 2 p.m. I had a super lazy morning, but I caught up on sleep for like the whole past month. Also, I just realized the biggest water bottle brand is pH 8. That's probably because Korean cuisine's generally pretty acidic. So I spoke Chinese to order my food. A surprising amount of people speak Chinese in Korea. Like, a lot of Koreans are learning Chinese as a second language, or at least that's the impression I have. I may just be making up facts. Waiting for the 4:21 bus because I'm raw for real. Sitting on the ground because that's raw. I got off the bus to go use the bathroom. My weak Chinese American stomach still cannot handle the spicy Korean food. My mouth can handle it. I'm at Singdong. Also, after traveling in China for a while, the fact that there are public bathrooms is just something I'm amazingly grateful for. So in China, it's not only really hard to find public bathrooms, but they also don't give you toilet paper. The hills yesterday killed my legs. I feel totally incapable of running, which is probably good because I think I'll be running a lot tomorrow when I get to Busan. I got kind of lost, aka wasn't paying attention and took the wrong subway line, but I've made it to the War Memorial of Korea. I always think it's a good idea to fit some history in. I don't know too much about Korean history. Big Bang, StarCraft, yeah. But this place is #1 on TripAdvisor. That's how you know it's good. But actually I use TripAdvisor a lot. A powerful sculpture, something, more memorial stuff about Korean War, and that is the truth. Front of the memorial. War is a fairly serious topic and it's a museum, so I'm not sure what today's videoing will consist of. Oh, also I realized why I feel down. I think I'm having caffeine withdrawals, which is bad because I was not addicted to caffeine before. I'm feeling pretty tired and the thought that went through my head was like, oh, I should go get some caffeine. And I realized that I'm probably having caffeine withdrawals. Kids, drugs are bad. Okay, I know I said a bunch of things 5 minutes ago about how caffeine addiction and drugs are bad. Caffeine, please. Also, it's a lot harder to find tea in Korea compared to Taiwan. They're a lot more about coffee in Korea. Oh god, yes, that's the stuff coursing through my body. Spooky. They claim that these are ancient tools used in the Paleolithic era. They look like rocks. I guess that's why they called it the Stone Age. I think there were many things wrong with that statement, including the fact that I don't actually know when the Stone Age was. This is supposed to be a rabbit, that's supposed to be a tiger, but they look the same to me, just like Asians. No, I'm kidding. I'm a terrible person. Shiny. Shing. The robot technology is not quite there yet. Boats and shit, guns and shit, cannons and shit. Damn, mankind has invested so many resources into creating weapons for warfare. Why we gotta do that? One world, one tribe, one love. Future warrior. This guy doesn't even touch the controls of the helicopter because he doesn't give a f. Look, ma, no handlebars. Also, Korea, like Taiwan, has a mandatory military service. Okay, it's almost 4:30. There's a river to the south, so I'm gonna head south. No running today, may or may not rent a bike. Oh, magical machine, tell me where south is. That old guy just biked past me and he had speakers that were blasting YMCA, Swag Daddy. Chillin'. Wow. Just chilling next to the Hangang River. It's a river on the southern side of Seoul. No idea where to rent a bike. Probably should have planned this out better because my legs are incapable of running today. I guess I'll just sit here or walk around or some shit. Chill. The sky looks ominous. It's been really cloudy during my time in Seoul, which is nice. I forgot that it could be this cool outside. Look, ma, no handlebars. Alright, so I got on a random bus, a 162 bus, which is something I do sometimes when I have a lot of time, like right now. Holy crap, I got a bug bite really far up on my thigh. Anyway, I got on a random bus and just rode it. It took me actually not too far from my guest house, not walking distance, but around the vicinity. I rode it for like 40 minutes, and now I'm somewhere with a lot of people. It looks like a shopping street. Don't know. Strawberry juice. I just left this place, chill here for about 2 hours. Cost about $5 for 2 hours plus a drink. It's like a cat and comic cafe, but it's not really a cat cafe because you don't really play with the cats, they just sleep. But it was really chill. I read, took a nap, did some research. These are actually really cool and kind of cheap, $9. They're pillows. I can't figure out what this place is, but it's really chill. It's near a university. Stomach death, kimbap or Korean sushi for about 3 USD. Actually, now is a good time to mention that that was the first time I felt like I had gotten a really good deal on food, about 3 USD for that big roll of sushi. A cultural thing, kimbap is like Korean sushi. Usually doesn't have fish, and it often has like little egg pieces and carrots, so it doesn't really taste like Japanese sushi or American sushi. Anyway, the point I wanted to make is that Seoul is a lot more expensive than I thought. I guess because maybe Korea is probably the most industrialized Asian country, or maybe Korea has the highest standard of living. I could just totally be making up these facts, but like a meal costs anywhere from 5 USD up, which yes is not that expensive, but I thought it would be cheap like every other Asian country. But yeah, and it's not a bad thing. I mean, yeah, it kind of is a bad thing. No, I mean, I'm not complaining about it. I'm just saying it surprised me. There's a Pizza Hut. That reminds me that I haven't had pizza in 2 months, although it's one of my favorite foods, but I'm also lactose intolerant, so I have to eat a pill before I eat it. Twerk. Yeah, so I went to this place called Barquette, which is bar plus market. It's like a self-serve bar. It's the first time I've been to one of those. It's pretty chill. The owner was nice. Basically pick your own beers out of a fridge, and it's a lot cheaper than a normal bar. I'm gonna go home and do my laundry. I also have this bug bite on my hand, so my hand looks like I gained 50 pounds. For comparison, here's my left hand, right hand, left hand.